Welcome everybody, my name is Michael and today we're discussing about Nike suing StockX for sneaker NFTs. StockX is the reselling marketplace where a lot of shoe heads, sneaker heads, they have their Nikes, they have their Yeezys, they have their whatevers. They put it up and usually it's above MSRP. Sometimes it might be triple the value, sometimes it might be 10x, 20x the value. And usually, if there's something that's sold out, it's one of the only places to get it. Now, a lot of resellers make their money through this, and StockX decided to basically do something similar. They decided, hey, we have a lot of resellers on the platform. Let's make some money through cryptocurrency. Let's create NFTs. Now, NFTs and copyright have long had an issue, especially with a lot of lawsuits popping up over the past couple months, where even though technically the actual artist or whoever was the owner of these NFTs that were being produced maybe didn't have full permission. Because even though, let's say, like in the case of Quentin Tarantino, he had permission to use his own works of art, but not really, because he himself made these films, but it wasn't just him, it was also the movie studios, and the movie studios didn't allow for the NFTs, and then he got sued over that. And you've had this countless of times where, for example, a musician makes NFTs, but then the music studio behind them says, oh, actually, that's not allowed. We want to take the profits from that. Or you have an artist that had a partner and the partner wants to take a profit, or they don't like NFTs or whatever. And this happened countless of times where usually it's someone else who it's shared copyright. It's not like it's 100% theirs, but due to legal rights, well, they don't fully own it. In this case, Nike has filed a lawsuit against online reseller StockX at a New York federal court. Why? Because since January, StockX has sold a variety of sneaker-related NFTs as part of its Vault collection. So they're modeled on real sneakers, and Nike has complained that StockX has told buyers the unapproved NFTs will be redeemable for physical goods in the near future. The complaint states that StockX has sold over 500 of these NFTs so far since launching on January 18th, and sometimes they're banking more than triple the actual value of the NFT's official physical counterparts. So you have a shoe that's worth $300 or maybe $1,000, and suddenly this NFT is selling for $900 or $3,000. You even have NFTs that are selling for $10,000, $15,000. Here's one for the Nike SB Dunk Low, Ben & Jerry's Chunky Dunky. The Vault NFT, the last sale was for $4,050. There's a higher bid of $3,700, and the lowest ask is for $10,000. Now, you've had this a lot with sneakers where they just come out and let's say they're retailing for $170, and suddenly everybody wants to sell them depending on the size from $500 to $700. The more rare the size is, the higher the price value will be. So the lowest sizes, the highest sizes will usually get closer to $700, $800 in those cases. Now, StockX is not only a platform for mainly sneakers, but they also sell anything from collectibles, watches, handbags, Supreme. Even recently for NFTs, the Bored Ape Yacht Club physical collectibles. So something else related to NFTs, they're valued at over 3.8 billion as of last April, and that means that probably now they're closer to a $5 billion valuation. Now, Nike and Adidas and also Meta, these are all big companies that want to have their share with NFTs and then hopefully tie them to physical events, physical services, physical goods. So last November, Nike submitted 4 filing requests to trademark virtual goods with the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office. Later that month, they built a virtual headquarters in Roblox, which is kind of a weird choice, but if you remember Roblox, it's kind of a kid's game. It's an online multiverse, I guess. So in December, Nike also announced that it acquired RTFKT Studios, and they want to design some sneaker-themed digital collectibles, so NFTs in this case. And Adidas has also moved in a similar direction. In November, they made 2 high-profile announcements. They're related to Adidas's metaverse push. They partnered up with Coinbase, and they're also going to be, they bought a plot in the metaverse game, The Sandbox. Now they were selling a virtual Adidas in the metaverse, and maybe it's not that big at the moment, But for a large company to be investing funds in something still so rather new, it gives a lot of hope. So overall, it's a pretty tricky situation, legally speaking. Again, like Quentin Tarantino, he got sued by Miramax. I mean, he sold one NFT for over $1.1 million. So his NFT collection was worth millions of dollars, and usually when these companies see such high dollar figure amounts, they want a piece of the action. Or in many cases, they don't even want this because they understand that they themselves would want to have a role in this. I know Disney and some other movie studios with Marvel characters and all that stuff. It's big business. They don't want artists capitalizing on that, and that's why the lawsuits are coming out. So the last thing, Nike's filing argues that this is a clear copyright case violation. Those unsanctioned products are likely to confuse consumers, create a false association between those products and Nike, and ultimately dilute Nike's famous trademarks. Now, is that true? I doubt that people are going to be confused that it's Nike selling these NFTs. But you also had Hermes recently who's suing a NFT designer over the ban. Now, NFT copyright cases will probably only grow in numbers, so we'll see. But that's it. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. See you guys as always tomorrow.